Deontay, there were many accusations that you made towards Tyson about reasons that you felt that he had won that fight, ways that you felt that he had cheated. Do you regret any of the accusations that you made towards him?
I don't regret it, and I go to my grave believing in what I believe in. I know things for fact. I have confirmation, clarity of a lot of things, and which, you know, one thing about it, you know, men lie, women lie, but your eyes don't lie what you see, you know. So many people can believe what they want. We're all human. We believe what we want, but the eyes don't lie. And it only made me better as a man, as a fighter, to understand and to see certain things and know things for facts. You know, it made me even hungrier than before. God is a great God, and He don't make mistakes. I wouldn't take it back for nothing, because nothing that even the way I felt, even coming into the fight, even in the way when Chris took the mask off me, how I felt, I wouldn't take it back for nothing. I needed it. It was a blessing in disguise.
Tyson, he did accuse you of some of the biggest violations in boxing, right? You kind of reacted almost like you don't care, like it just kind of washes off. How do you really feel about it?
I don't care, because obviously it's coming from an unwell person. He accused me of everything, accused his team, his trainer, the suit, injuries. Who else did he accuse? Oh, the Athletic State Commission of Nevada, they were in on it as well, the referee, whoever else. Maybe if he'd have come out with one of these excuses, then it would have been believable, but not 50 of them, come on. And he can believe what he wants. What it tells me is that he's a weak, mental little person who I'm going to knock spark out on Saturday night. I beat him the first time after 3 years out the ring. Quite comfortable, actually. He won 2 rounds of a 12-rounder. I absolutely obliterated him in the rematch. He didn't even win any of the rounds. And in this third fight, I just see much more the same. In fact, he's even copying me. Look, he's got no t-shirt on today. He learned that from me. I'm famous for wearing no shirt in press conferences and having no shirts on. This guy's copying me all the time. And I know I'm an inspiring person and everybody wants to be like T. But, you know, it's supposed to be Bronze Bomber. Do your own thing. Stop copying the Gypsy King. And listen, I hope you got your excuse book ready, Dosser. What's he doing here? He should have had the sack as well, J. Diaz. Because if Mark Brilliant was doing it, he was in on it as well, because he was in the changing rooms. Watch my hands get wrapped. I want to know what you got to say, J. Diaz. You was there. Are you on the conspiracy as well?
We are going to bring trainers up later on.
It was actually him who taped the knuckle dusters on. It was J. Diaz who taped the knuckle dusters on my gloves.
Deontay.
He was there.
You clearly believe that these violations truly happened, right? So what steps...
He don't believe that, Kate.
Give me 1 second.
In his own mind, he don't believe it.
What steps have your team taken to make sure that this is a clean fight, that you guarantee yourself that this time around?
We got a lot of things in line, a lot of things in order, you know, and I think that's just what the world, only thing that they need to know, you know. There's a lot of things that I can say and put out there, but, you know, like I've always been since from day one, silence is golden.
Do you think you've put yourself under more pressure with all the reasons about why the loss in the second fight happened? Do you now feel under more pressure to come out and look spectacular in this third fight?
Not at all. When you know the truth, they said the truth will set you free. You know, there's no pressure on me. And then when you have nothing to lose, there's no pressure at all. All the pressure is on him.
Is that how you feel if you got nothing to lose in this fight?
It's nothing to lose. Nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Because I forgot that Alexander Usyk's been a world champion for 5 minutes. Forgive me on that one. I do apologise.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Usyk, yeah, he just won all the belts. So congratulations to him, by the way. But I was just talking about the group that we were in before Usyk even come into the picture. Mm-hmm. Out of all of us from like years gone by, like say the last 10 years, there's only me, last man standing. And I'm the one who's had all the problems, all the inactivity, everything. And I'm still here, still undefeated. I'm a lone soldier now. The last one undefeated. Actually, the first 2-time heavyweight champion of the world who never lost a fight. How amazing is that?
You have...
History maker, if I was interested in that sort of thing. Well, I've got a lot to say, actually. Here's something that I think I need to say. It's like, Wilder said that I only won the second fight because I cheated. But then he goes and changes his whole team and does all this extra training and trains as hard as he's ever trained and brought on all his team and all that. So I asked the question is, if I only won because I cheated, what was the point in changing everything and doing all this other work? Can anybody answer that question? I know he can't, doesn't have the brains to. So, no one can answer that question, can they? So, the fact that I've egg in your face, bitch, is the word. That's what we say. And here's another one. He says he wants to do bad things to me and hurt me and do all this malice feelings, and he's got anger and aggression. Well, for those who hold a hot coal with the intentions of throwing it at somebody, guess what? They're the ones who's going to get burnt. I don't want to hurt Deontay Wilder. I just want to beat him in a fight. And he knows what he's saying is lies. And deep down in his soul, he knows that he lost. And he'll lose again. And he lost the first time, he lost the second time, and he's going to lose the third time. And guess what? After this fight, he'll be back working in that fast food chain that he was working at earlier on in his career. Because that's the only place he's going to be welcome.
It's easy to answer
Retirement
your question.
for him.
It's
Retirement,
easy to answer your question.
Retirement, Dosser.
The answer to your question is why you changed for the first and second.
No, that ain't the answer to the question. That's another question. So that's not an answer. If I only won because I cheated, why do all this extra training?
Why you
because
change? Why you change the first and
you
second?
Can beat me
Why you
with
change
the
the
old
first and
training you was
second?
doing, as long as I didn't
So
cheat.
ask yourself that question.
You got to ask yourself the question. If I've done all this cheating,
I see nervous energy.
Yeah, then why has he not prepared himself? He hasn't done any extra steps at all to stop me from cheating again.
Why you explain yourself?
I'm not explaining myself. I'm asking you the question.
You haven't denied any
what
allegations
have you done
to this point.
I don't need to deny it because it's
you
true.
You know what I'm saying? You
it's
haven't denied
true.
any
I had
allegations.
knuckle dusters on. I had a turbo jets on me.
You don't even want certain media in here to give you the tough questions. You have nobody to give you the tough questions.
And there's nobody in here that can ask me a tough question.
So when it's like
you're in
that,
denial and you're getting knocked out.
Let's make it happen.
And you're going to retire. Retire.
You don't know nothing about knocking no one out.
Do yourself a favour.
You don't have
and
knockout
retire.
power.
Your legacy's in bits.
Even in my worst times, you still hit like a bitch. I didn't feel nothing.
No one's even believed you.
I didn't feel anything. You were wondering why I kept getting up and getting up because I didn't feel nothing. You have no power. You're not a knockout artist.
Well, I knocked you out, didn't I, Dosser?
Nah, I went out on my feet.
That's a knockout.
I had a disloyal trainer to throw the towel in. And guess what? When someone throw the towel in, after the boss tell them not to do, the employee get fired.
Yeah, but you said I had knuckle dusters on. JD is in the room while I had the fucking gloves on. Why didn't he say something then? He's in on it too.
Don't worry about him.
He's in on it.
Don't worry about him. I handle my team like I handle my team.
Shelley Finkel, he's in on it too.
You handle yours like you handle yours.
You're a weak man. You get knocked out.
Thank you.
End of.
Thank you. I'm not the one that defended my title 10 times. I go down in history as 6.
Titles.
How many times have you defended?
Dosters like you. Dosters like you.
I don't have to cheat.
I don't need to.
I've never had to cheat in years.
I've come here.
If you look up your history and you look up my history, which I advise everyone to do their homework.
Just as me on a training day.
You look up you and you look up me. I'm a nun in this sport, baby.
You ain't nothing.
I don't have to cheat.
You will only ever be remembered.
I don't have to eat boar meat. I don't have to. I don't have to stick shit up my ass to make me feel a certain type of way.
That's your legacy.
I don't have to use certain things. I don't have to manipulate my gloves. I don't have to do those things.
You have to do it all. You have to do it all.
So at night when I look into the mirror. At night when I look into the mirror, I know I'm a real king, a real champion.
And you're going to get knocked out on Saturday night. No problem. I don't feel you because you're a
and if I don't step another gloves up in my life, I'm good. That's the difference between me and you. I don't have to fight another day in my life.
Doesn't matter.
I'm good.
Because your legacy's already finished.
I'm good.
All the excuses.
I'm good.
How
can you say the same thing?
You've been done. Finished.
Can you say the same thing?
You've been beat. You've been humiliated. And you've been busted.
And let's get ready.
End of. And that's it. And there's no one in here can accept the fact that this little pussy got his ass handed to him, not once, but twice, and he can't do nothing about it because he ain't fucking man enough. That's why.
I accept. Look.
Tell him what to say, Shelley. Come on. Tell him what to say. It's fine.
When I was in the condition I was in, I could have stopped the fight. I could have went back to my corner. But you know what? I'm a king. I'm a warrior.
You didn't look like a king when you was getting fucked up in that corner.
I accepted what I was going through to still fight you.
Yeah, you look like a dosser.
I still accepted it, and you still couldn't knock me out. You still couldn't do that. But guess what? If the roles were reversed and you was in the situation I was in, they would have called 911.
Your trainer JD,
someone please call 911.
He done you a favour, Mark Breland. He saved your life that night.
Don't know.
You didn't want to sack him. You wanted to give him a pay rise.
And
A pay rise
Give me
is
one
what
so
second.
why,
Both of you.
why
Give me
is he
one second. Give me
terminated?
one second.
He needed a
If he
pay
say,
rise. He saved
I'm
your
willing
life.
to die in the ring,
I don't know
you?
how wise this is, but we are
I'm
going to
willing
ask
to die
you
in the
to
ring,
face
so
off
it ain't no
because we're running
saving
out
my
of
life.
time.
That's
on
why I
show.
do the things. That's
Tyson.
why I do the things outside of the ring, and my
Tyson.
family have an understanding. My children have an understanding that Daddy has a dangerous job. There's no other sport in this world that have collected as many lives as boxing.
Amen
so
to
I
that.
understand what I'm going through.
And we
So
respect both of you
I don't
for
want nobody
those
to worry about
reasons.
my
Can I
children.
ask
We
both
good.
of you
I don't respect
to
him. I
stand
think
up?
he's a bum.
Deontay,
that?
will you do us a favor? Can you
Bumdosser.
stand up? We're going to do a face-off
Actually,
one
he's a
final
big
time. We have a
bumdosser.
huge show coming up for you on Saturday night. Massive respect. No, we're not going to do. I apologize. No.
What you say no
Bob
about?
Arum says no. Bob Arum says no. All right, we're going to leave it there. Listen, we do have a television show still coming up. Deontay, I appreciate you. Thank you very much, sir. It was good to see you. God bless you.
Hell yeah.
Tyson, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. It was good to see you, mate. I appreciate you. Thank you. Have a good one. God bless you. That is the end of the show, everybody. Listen, we are going to send you back up to Andre Ward and Sean Porter, who are standing by and going to continue to give some analysis on everything that we just saw. Appreciate you all joining us, and stick with us for the rest of the television show. Thanks a lot.
Number one, the big doss is getting annihilated.